This is Bella Cucci, and you're watching New Jersey Girls Rockets Hockey. Let's go, Rockets!
You are looking live at Bridgewater Sports Arena in Bridgewater, New Jersey, where the New Jersey Rockets girls U19 AA hockey team are getting ready to take on the Piedmont Predators from Northern Virginia. Hi everybody, my name's Joe Rizzo and I'm bringing you Rockets hockey once again, gladly. And boy, do we have a treat for you today. As you can maybe see, I don't know if you can make it out for sure, but the Rockets are in full uniforms today. They are on their home rink, but they are wearing technically their road uniforms because they're playing a 2-game series with the Piedmont Predators, who are from Northern Virginia. And typically what happens is the organizations save each other a road trip and they play twice in a weekend, once at home, once on the road as designated by the rules. So that's what will be happening here. The Predators technically will be the home team, so the Rockets wearing their road black uniforms. Black jerseys, black shells, white lettering with gray trim and gray socks with black trim. The Predators with white jerseys, blue numbers, white trim, and blue shorts. 17 minutes on the clock, as we do at this level. Once again, we'll reiterate some of the rules for you. Icing is in effect at all times, regardless of situation. And there is no delayed offsides or tag up offsides. Getting ready. Peyton Jacobus in the face-off circle. She's in there, and we have liftoff. Peyton wins it over to Georgie. Georgie tries to move it up to Izzy. Izzy can't get to it, sends it in. Predators gain the zone. Like Deegan over there. I have the roster for the other team, but that might require reading glasses, and when I put the reading glasses on, it's hard for me to see the rest of the game. So we'll see how we do on that. This one's sent down, no icing, not sure why. Predators try to move it up. It comes to the left point. Wrist shot. Sent wide, tried for a deflection, but Emma was ready for it. That one's centered and Emma puts it back. Shot through the point. Peyton blocks it with the pad of her shin and kicks it out with Izzy. Georgie giving chase there, and there's a change behind the play. Hammer call comes on. Lee with the puck, turns, curls, needs a little help there. She will get it from Larissa. Rachel pokes it forward to Riz. Riz looking to center it, but found a little too much traffic there. And storming up the left wing is Rachel Lee. Rachel has a little room up the left side, tries to send it toward the net, but it's blocked away by a Predator. Riz covering the point up there. It's sent up and out. Larissa has to play it back into her own zone. She'll play it to center. Lily gets it there, just below view. Rose Smith wearing number 20. And she's just below there. She's the left-hander out there. And on the forwards, Rachel Lee is the other lefty. She's on defense. Riz gets it, gains the line on the left, drops it for Kirsty. Kirsty tries to get it through the point, sends it at the net. It's a stick save and sent to the corner. Riz tries to get it there, over skates, bodied off for a moment. Lily will come in to pick up the loose puck and skate it around behind the net. Lily 1-on-2, looking for Riz. Riz tries to step in, but the Predators move it up. Amanda pinches from the left point, looks for Riz, who tries to dig it out, centered for Lily, and she can't get the stick on it. Lily was there, but she got the stick lifted just behind her as the puck was there. Predators punch it out, and it bounces over Tootie's stick and comes out. Happy Sweet 16 to our beloved number 9, just a couple of days late, but I think there's going to be cake and cupcakes later, not to mention some other good treats. Thank you, Barbara. Or Jen, Barbara's mom. Bandied about in the neutral zone. Tillinghast there gets a little help from Jacobus, but it's sent in to the Rockets defensive end behind Emma Lacey, number 7, your goaltender. Izzy gets it and banks it out with the backhand, and the Predators get it towards center ice. They send it in. Tootie's there. She'll bank it forward for Izzy. Oh, it goes just a little bit strong past the stick blade. Izzy couldn't get a touch on there, and thus there is icing with 14:02 left in the first period and no score, with the shots even 1-1 between the Rockets in black and the Piedmont Predators with the white jerseys today. The prayer hands of Debbie Rizzo blocking the left wing. She's praying for a goal for the team in black. That team gets the puck out, and Georgie's in a foot race here. She's got a couple of yards to the negative, and she'll give chase as the forward one behind the net. It's sent up the near side and sent back in by Larissa, who sends it to the corner. Georgie racing to get it over there. It's sent up the point. Nice keep in by Rachel. Georgie tries to angle it toward the net. Peyton comes in late. Now Georgie puts it behind the end line. There's 3 Predators and 2 Predators now there as Izzy gives chase. Picked off by Peyton like a dervish, sends it low to Izzy in the right circle. Wrist shot from a sharp angle, shouldered away, up and out. The Predators having trouble getting into their own bench over there, but the player was not competing for the puck, so it's too many men not in effect. Shot through traffic. Emma with the first save and a second one, sent toward the front of the net. Cleared to the far side and then the near side by Kirsty. Sent back in by the Predators. Sent back up by Peyton, looking for Riz on the fly, but the Predators defender stepped in and didn't let that home run pass get completed. Rachel in the corner fights for it and shields it off. Kirsty there, and now Riz trying to get it up the boards, but encountering a little too much trouble. Kirsty swoops in. Lily can't get it out. Predators march down the left side. Wrist shot off of Larissa and banked in front off the loose puck. Just one of those fluke plays, and the Predators capitalize to put their lead in the bag with 12:32 left in the first period. Rockets tried to get it out from the middle of their defensive zone. Couldn't do it. The Predators defender skated in. She took a shot that was going well wide. It hit off of Larissa's shoulder. Went back in a big change of direction toward the front of the net. As the Rockets break in, Kirsty centers for Riz. Can't get it through traffic. Riz will have to retreat there. And the Predators will skate it up with speed through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Shot blocked away from Amanda. Playing another game on D here. She's solidifying a spot on the back line after years playing up forward in the Rockets uniform. Sent in front, redirected, and Emma with a big save. Pop up in front of the slot. Predators are predatorying down low, making up words. Riz in pursuit, makes the defender curl. Predators will change behind the play, and they'll move it into the offensive zone and complete most of their change behind the play. Sent up, this is Peyton. She's got it on the right wing, gets through center, wrist shot, blocker save. Peyton had a little opening right there. And she gets the Rockets' third shot of the game. 6-3 the shots in favor of the Predators. Technically, the Predators are the home team in this 2-game series of regular season games. Georgie in pursuit, just under you. A little hard to bring you that picture without sacrificing the rest. Georgie through the neutral zone. Georgie almost into the slot. Still fighting for it, has Izzy behind her. Goes just past Izzy. Larissa pinches in. Predators will try to break, but Rachel's there to snuff that out. Sent through, intercepted in the neutral zone. Predators bring it in, and they wait for their numbers to come in as their player makes the Gretzky curl on the right side. Predators will have a shot here between the points. Emma gets a good look and sends it into the near corner with the blocker. 10:43 left first period, 1-0 Piedmont from Virginia over the Rockets. Neutral zone play as the team change, and Piedmont sends it in. Radishevsky there, over to Lee. Up through center, Kamerkar. She's got numbers with Riz, although Piedmont gets back in force. It's 2-on-4, Riz is there in front, can't get to it just quick enough. Kamakar and Rizzo trying to make some magic there. This one comes back into the defensive zone. Tootie's going to be there first. She banks it out. Was looking for Lily, but it was a little too strong. Predators send it into their own zone. Kirsty picks it off, sends a shot at net. It goes under the glove. Kirsty with the wraparound, can't get through traffic. Rockets looking to capitalize on a mistake there. Lou Rizzo behind the net. She's looking to shake defenders. Sends it in front and it's deflected off and through the crease. No shot there, but a dangerous place for the puck. Amanda pinches down. Amanda in the corner, sends it to the front. Oh, it just needed to squirt through one more because Riz was at the back door. Behind the end line, Riz will be there. She will battle. It comes to the far corner. Predators will try to break out, and they do with the single pass. Caught in the skates, otherwise that could have been a 2-on-1 there. And Amanda will pick up the loose puck, turn, look for speed. Werner up the right wing. Werner with the hard wrist shot. It bounces, but doesn't go at the net. I think it was going to go wide. She'll retreat all the way back to safety, jump off for a change behind the play as Lily and Georgie will pursue deep. Comes up, oh, Rachel had to skate back to get safety. She overskates it, does the Predators player. It's sent back in just a moment too soon. No tag up offsides, that's the first whistle of the game for offsides. And it comes with 8:48 left in the first period, and the Predators holding a 1-0 lead over the Rockets. 7-5 the shots for Piedmont. That faceoff goes back into the Rocket zone, but the Predators player had her way in the faceoff zone. She was trying to chip it forward to herself. Sent in deep. Peyton picks it off, sends it toward the front. Couldn't get it through to Izzy as it hit a skate from one of the Piedmont players. Piedmont will move it up and out. Cross ice pass. Strong, too strong, but a fortuitous bounce off the boards allows them to bring it into center. They'll come up the left wing boards. Georgie gets that one, banks it off the boards for herself. Georgie's still going through like a tiger, keeps moving, but eventually loses control of it. Predators send it in. No icing there. Looked like she was a foot or two shy of the red line, but they call no icing. They'll let them play with 8 minutes left in the first period. Piedmont 1-0 over the Rockets. Camerata gets it, 93 in black. She will skate it out. She's got a 2-on-1 with Riz. Dishes over for Riz. Wrist shot, didn't get enough on it. Caught off the heel of the stick. Riz has a loose puck over there if she can get to it. Kirsty grabs it, sends it down low for Riz. She's got to beat that player to the puck, and she can't do it as Piedmont gets it up. Goes to the point through Amanda's legs, calling no icing. I guess she didn't touch it. I guess she must have touched it, but it certainly didn't slow the puck down. Sent in front, Emma will block that away. Amanda will bank it up the boards, and Kirsty finds Lily. Here comes Riz. She's got one to beat. Riz going through. She'll go wide. Wrist shot off the cage of the goaltender. She almost had her beat. Needed about an inch more to the left, but a wicked wrister from Riz. Sent through traffic and sticked aside. 7 minutes now, first period. Amanda will try to keep that one in. She can't. Tootie's back 1-on-2. Predators rush in. Here's the exchange of pass. Tootie blocks the shot on a 1-on-2. What a play by Hansen. Rose Smith gets the puck out of the zone, and she will turn and curl. Looking up the middle, Rockets hit some traffic there, and eventually they get it out using a shield. It'll come down, no icing because the Predator was right there. They look to go cross ice, and they do, right at the Rockets logo, but Georgie picks it off. Piedmont gets it with a quick move and sends it deep. Radishevsky behind her net, up to Lee. Tillinghast looks to get it out, up the far boards, can't do it. Centered, top of the slot, wrist shot, they were looking for a deflection down low. Sent through the crease, but nobody there except Rockets. Here comes Camerata. She does have one to beat. There was a safety back there. Izzy, wrist shot, gloved off the shot. Shot into the logo, no rebound there. Rockets with some good scoring chances here. Not of the highest quality because they're not getting them in front. Face off one back to Larissa, sends it through traffic, deflection! Oh, Peyton couldn't get enough of the stick blade on it, but she had the right idea. Larissa will send it sees all the traffic toward the net and sends it deep. Comes up the left side, Rachel pinches, keeps it in. Georgie's back there. If she can get there first, she can't. Sent up the far boards. Peyton punches in. Georgie there to help out. Physical battle going on, 2-on-1 for the Rockets. And now the second Piedmont player helps move it around, but Izzy's on the other side. Izzy looks to center. She was waiting for Georgie to get there. Still battling along the near boards. Sent up, Larissa through traffic, hits Georgie with a wrist shot in the right arm, and Georgie skating back gingerly. She's going to jump off. Well, let's see if she's getting called to the bench. She goes back to the play. Piedmont puts it in front. They get one down low, and they find the back door for a 2-0 lead with 5:05 left in the first period. Rockets got caught a little flat-footed there after Georgie took some friendly fire. She was trying to hustle back, then got called to the bench, but there was one extra Piedmont player back that got behind the D, and they made good. Here's Lily, gets it through center and into the offensive zone. Kicks it forward as she's 1-on-2, still fighting for it, pushing, sent up the near side boards, and Tootie pops it in from the point. Riz is going to pursue into the left corner. She had a scoring chance before, but couldn't make good on it. Riz watches the player curl, and Piedmont curls again, but this time into Riz. She's got to steal that puck. She's got a little help from Lily. Can't do it. It comes up and out on the chip. Piedmont with a 2-on-1. Amanda there to break it up with the skates. Good technique by Werner, 23, to break up a 2-on-1. Hansen broke up a 2-on-1 before. That one bounces through the crease. Another player open on the back door. Only so much Emma could do. That one gloved. That was ticketed for the top corner of the net. And Emma gloves it down with 4:08 left in the first period. 2-0 Predators. A couple that Emma couldn't do anything about. It's a quality opponent swirling down low and finding that back door a couple of times. Well, the first time was a deflection off of a Rockets player that sent the puck completely to an opposite side of the play. You could almost argue the Piedmont player was so far out of position that she ended up being in position as they send this one down for an icing. They'll face it off to Emma's left with 3:52 left in the first period, and Piedmont holding a 2-0 lead. Peyton will win that face-off to the corner. That's to Georgie, who took a shot in the arm or on the left side earlier, but is back out there. She didn't even want to jump off the ice after she took the hit. So you could see she was favoring the arm. Just puck hit her in that spot on the arm where you just don't have any protection between the elbow pad and the shoulder pads. It's just a little sweet spot in there. The opponent's announcer calling me Marv Albert. That's flattering. I thank you. Wrist shot off the outside of the net. Sent in front. Georgie with the hit. Backhand goes just wide. Predators swarming. That one, the bouncing puck goes at Emma. She knocks down the first and quickly covers up the rebound. But there was another Predator right there. They're applying a lot of pressure, and one of the ways that the Rockets are going to have to alleviate this pressure is by sustaining a little bit of offense. Now they've had shots, they have 7 compared to 11 for Piedmont. But they're gonna have to start making good on some of these opportunities. Sent toward the middle, Riz in pursuit. Riz tried to knock it away and was looking possibly for a breakaway. Loses her footing, but gets enough of the puck to get it out and to neutralize. The Predators are able to send it back in. Chipped up by Tootie, just underneath us. The Predators will get it in. They have a backdoor flyer again. Tootie blocks that pass attempt, and Kirsty will get it up but not out. It comes out because it hit the shin pad of one of the Predators, actually, so they knocked it out themselves. Kirsty has to wait for Lily to get back in because there's no tag up offside anymore. You're either offside or you're not. New rules 5 years. Sent in, Amanda pinches in, can't keep possession. The Predators will break out 3-on-1. Amanda at least trying to make it 3-on-2. Centered, wrist shot, Emma kicks it out. Rebound goes just wide on the shot. They'll play with it. They'll send it in front. Emma gets a piece. Eventually she covers up. Whistle and a stoppage of play with 1:53 left in the first period. And Piedmont holding a 2-0 lead over the Rockets. This is U19 Girls Hockey at the AA level. And the rosters of both teams are comprised. Wrist shot. That one tips off Emma's shoulder and finds its way in for a 3-0 lead for Piedmont. Things just not going the Rockets' way early. And with 1:48 left in the first period, it's 3-0. Piedmont 13-7 the shots. They've had about the last 4 and made good on 2 of them. Rockets win the faceoff and they get it up to the left side. Georgie there in pursuit. Now Peyton. Peyton will come all the way back and use Larissa to get it out. Into neutral ice, Izzy gets a piece of it to keep it from being an icing, or well, it should have been. And they actually were going to call the icing, but the puck died just long enough. Rockets can't sustain the pressure. It's sent in offside. As I've said before, if you've watched the games and you've been good enough to listen, we're going to give it till about October before the respective teams get used to the new offside rule, the one that they played when they were little, or possibly didn't play at all, depending on when they started hockey. Played with just out of the picture. Underneath you, Hernandez comes through the left side. Wrist shot goes high of the crossbar and goes to the opposite side. Georgie there to pursue but can't get it. Amanda finds the puck. Player trips behind her, but the puck was there, so no call. Piedmont will look to get it. Izzy bats it forward. She's got a little help, but Georgie and Izzy can't break out. They get it with 51 seconds left. They'll change behind the play. Georgie will have to skate this one in herself. 1-on-5. She does that. Let's see if the Rockets. Izzy picks it off in the corner, but Georgie not there on the other side yet. They send it up the far boards, and that is Amanda stepping in. Amanda centers it. It goes through to Georgie, bouncing puck in front and covered before Izzy could get the stick on it. So 30.2 seconds left in the first period. It's 3-0 in favor of Piedmont, and the Rockets could really use a goal to get back in this thing. Kirsty in the face-off circle, can't corral it. Larissa will pinch down from the point, exchanges with Lily. Lily tries to negotiate around one defender, gets through for a moment, still pursuing behind the net with 15 seconds. Riz on the far side. It goes up the boards, and they can't move it along. Predators unable to keep it in. Lily has it. She needed to look low for Lou. Kirsty has 3 seconds. She's got to get a shot off. Redirected. Oh, Lou missed the redirection. They could have gotten on the scoreboard there in the fading moments of the first period, but they can't do it. And that one, all Piedmont for the first. 13-8 in the shots, 3-0 on the scoreboard. So Coach Jeremy will gather his troops, and oftentimes between periods he's giving the range to Coach Walt to go over strategies with the girls, but he takes most of the minute intermission to address them himself. Now Coach Walt coming in, and we're going to see if that breeds a little fire into the Rockets. They came out hard. The betterment of the play has gone to Piedmont, but really that first break seemed to take the wind out of the Rockets' sails as the team switched sides. Emma Vezina, number 7, will defend the net to your right. She's in there. The goalies are ready, and we have liftoff in the second as Jacobus battles for the face-off, can't handle it. Piedmont breaks in 1-on-4, 2-on-5. Chipped in front, rebound there off one shot, loose in front, and they put it in. Mets with the goal, 53. 4-0 Piedmont, just 14 seconds into the 17-minute second period. Just a couple of extra stick blades there, and they're able to get those stick blades on the puck and put it in. Rockets not out of it, but they're certainly going to have to start turning it around quickly on the scoreboard. Cross check from behind, but it was a push, and that was Kirsty that fell and was on the wrong side of that one. Played with just underneath us. Kirsty still battling. Little help from Rachel. Comes up the left wing. Riz will pursue. Left side boards. Fought for. Rachel pinches in. It finds somebody else's skate. A 2-on-1 for the Preds. They'll move back. It goes through Metz's stick. She just scored the goal. Comes up the left wing. Riz is there. She's got Lily with her. It's a 2-on-1 if they hustle. Riz gets caught up at the line. Lily jumps over, and Riz, you got to go wide on that one maybe. Instead of coming toward the middle, you got to probably go wide so you don't force your teammate offside. Rockets maybe trying a little bit too hard here to get back into it. And that offside play cost them possession and a face-off and a 2-on-1 break. They'll win it anyway, and Izzy will come in trying to split the D. She's 1-on-3, wrist shot off the shoulder. Rebound, can't get a rebound shot. Peyton pursues behind the net, tries to send it towards front. Peyton comes out from the side with a wraparound attempt, can't get it through. Peyton picks it up again. She'll skate toward the circle, send it toward the front of the net. Izzy gets it behind the end line, loses an edge. Move back. Goes out to the far corner. Peyton sends it through the crease, loose. Oh, Izzy was coming up from the back. Couldn't get it. Rockets now with a little pressure. They can't get the net. Still 4-0 on the wrong side, but showing that if they can sustain a little bit of pressure and maybe get a break or two, that they can get themselves back in this game. Georgie will break out with Tootie and Izzy 3-on-2, now 3-on-3. Centered, a little too strong for Tootie, not strong enough for Izzy. But Georgie had the right idea. Right church, wrong cue. There's a penalty. Looks like it's going to be on Piedmont for tripping as Tootie skates over to the bench drawing that penalty. And the Rockets will have their first power play, trailing 4-0 with 14:44 left in the second period rather. Now why they would put the face-off all the way down in the Rockets end, I don't know. Well, shouldn't it actually be in the other end? The Rockets were the team that was the benefactor of the penalty, and now the face-off is being moved all the way to their end, so I think that we will get this corrected and send it down the other way. Good job, Coach Walt. And a little self-pat on the back for the announcer. Polina Zubarov, the penalty. And Piedmont won the face-off momentarily, but the Rockets get a chance to set up. Wrist shot through traffic, bounces through. Riz was trying to deflect it in front. couldn't get it. Kirsty trying to get it over there at the point. It comes up and out past Rachel. Rachel will retreat back into her own zone. Larissa will come through the neutral zone. Larissa will gain the offensive zone and she will pursue deep. Larissa looking for Riz. She's got it. Riz goes toward the net. Riz shot just a little too high, but she had her beat. Goalie was going down, shot was going up. Center in front, Riz deflection, can't get it through. 1:16 left in the power play. Sent up and out. This will be an icing. In case you weren't tuning in the moments before the faceoff. Icing in effect in all situations, once again, starting this season. Offsides, no longer delayed or a tag-up offside situation. You're either offside or you're not. Jacobus with a big face-off here. Battling for it, it goes through, up to the left point. Amanda jumps over to get it and send it deep. Comes to the left point, Amanda's got a hard shot, can she get it off? She goes to Tootie in the middle, and the Rockets can't keep possession. Coach likes to get those shots off as soon as there's an availability from the point. Izzy will skate it in, 93 Camarada along the right wing. Skates it around the net, looking. Tootie top of the left circle. Tootie tries to get through traffic. She gets through one but can't get through the second. And the Predators will clear it out with passive pursuit and 30 seconds left in the first power play of the game for either team. Werner up the wing, can't get it out. That's an offside as the Predators send it in. And the offending player was headed for a change. So if the other player had jumped on the ice a moment too early, that actually could have been a too many men on the ice penalty. Too many people on the ice, too many women on the ice, too many girls on the ice, too many players on the ice. Kirsty battling on the face-off. Back over to Larissa. Rachel retreats into her own end for Riz. Riz gets it picked off of her stick, but Rachel moves it up. Rachel will take the left wing. Rachel up to the left circle. Rachel at the left dot. Cuts in. Wrist shot. Loose in front, and she covers up. Cowden, number 0, or is it 00, with another save, but she's lived a little dangerously in the second period, and her team is being outshot 5-1. Well, the one went in. Shot toward the net. The power play is over. Centered in front. Oh, Riz was looking for a rebound there. Good thing Cowden didn't deflect it. She would have deflected it right to Riz. Sent up 2-on-1. They dish over the line. Coming in with speed. Wrist shot. Emma saves the first loose one and she covers it up. Piedmont doesn't need much to make a scoring opportunity. They got a little window there and nearly made good on it. Already with a 4-0 bulge with 12:19 left in the second period. Rockets with a wholesale change. They have 2 forward lines and 2 defense pairs today. And there's been no mix-up. Wrist shot through traffic, deflected, but Emma makes the save. Amanda up the right wing, finds Izzy. Izzy over the center line and into the offensive zone. Has Georgie heading toward the net. Georgie battling. Sent in front, Cowden knocks it away with the stick, and the Predators will look to break out. They get it up but not out. Now out for a moment as Peyton tried to bat it back in, and it just kept finding the shin pads of 92. Deegan and moved in and out of the zone momentarily, enough for a face-off on the offside. Peyton battling for it there, retreating. Amanda retreating. Up and out of the zone. Izzy gets past one. Izzy has one more to beat. In the right side, wrist shot gloved, and Cowden holds on. No rebound there, but Camarada fires up the right wing. And the Rockets are getting outside shots. They are going to need one of those to go in or find a back door. Face off one, but knocked away for a breakaway. Emma all alone back there, comes out, cuts off the angle, and forces the shot over the net. The player thought the puck went in. It went about a foot over the crossbar. They come out from behind the net, and they try a stuff shot, but it doesn't go through. Wrist shot through traffic. Tootie with the left pad puts it away. Izzy has one to beat, now two to beat. She beats one. She goes in. Camarada looking. Wrist shot off the right post. Centered. Doesn't go through. Predators will break out. Rockets getting very close to denting the net. Rachel tripped up, but not by a player. Georgie through traffic takes a shot off of 14's hand. Lily in the far corner looking to get possession of the puck. Riz coming down late. Kirsty peels off. It comes to the near side corner. Larissa will pinch. Louisa comes back to the point. Can't keep it in. It's going to be an icing if it has enough juice to get down there on its own. It does. And with 10:42 left in the second period, the Predators hold a 4-0 lead over the Rockets, who have applied the majority of the pressure in the second period, but are trailing 1-0 on goals in the second period. Not the position that you'd like to be in. Rockets win the face-off. Riz tries to get it up to Rachel, but doesn't get it strong enough, and the Predators come out 3-on-1. Larissa's back. She gives the shooter to Emma. Wrist shot. Emma gets the blocker on it and moves it away. 3-on-1 was played about as well as you could hope. Larissa took the pass. She took away really two passing lanes, effectively making it more like a 2-on-1. And Emma got a good look at the shot, and she's able to block her away. Predators lose the face-off, but 27 will step in and wreak a little havoc. Sent up from Rachel to Lou, but just under Rizzo's stick. Radishevsky off the far boards to Rose Smith, who tips it out. Predators try to go between defensemen, and Riz was almost ready to pick that off. Couldn't get there soon enough. Puck jumps over Rachel's stick, or rather maybe under her stick. Predators pick it off, skating toward the net, poke check by Emma. That was going to be a big scoring chance. There's going to be a penalty here, and the Rockets will go on the penalty kill. That's a very curious call that they're calling. It looks like they're calling a trip on Emma. Now she comes out to poke check the puck. She has the right to poke check the puck as the goalie, and if she makes contact with the puck and the player trips over her stick, it's not a trip. So I'm dubious about this call. It's going to be a bench minor, so Lily's going to jump in there and serve it. Rose Smith 20. Don't worry. That's not your penalty. But I'm dubious about this call, and even Emma's wondering why there would be a tripping call on a goalie who's making a poke check. She's got the absolute right to that puck when she gets her stick on. If she misses it with the stick, it's absolutely a trip. Predators will try to work the power play. Peyton picks it off, coming up the left wing with speed. Tries to get through one. She'll curl all the way around as she lost possession for a moment. She's got Izzy with her. Peyton goes to the corner. Centers for Izzy, just a little too strong. Tootie's got some room. Tootie through traffic. It's blocked by shin pads, and the Predators will come out 2-on-1. Amanda is back. Tootie hustling back. Through one. This is 90. She gets through, and she backhands it in under Emma's outstretched right pad for a 5-0 lead. Zanetta Kokorova with the goal on the 2-on-1 slash. Eventually she made it into a breakaway. She got in behind the D. A fantastic move, especially at the end to slide it under Emma. I thought Emma was going to get it there, but it's 5-0. Shots 19-15 now for Piedmont. It's Saturday afternoon, September 25th. These teams will face off again in the same arena, I think. One of them in New Jersey on Sunday. Izzy curls through. Izzy at the slot, wrist shot. Saved with the paddle by Cowden, and then moved up and out. It's a 3-on-2 for the Predators, coming through the left wing, sent wide as Larissa was in pursuit. Right dot all alone, centered. A lot of traffic there now as the Rockets get back. They might have even changed behind the play. Fifth goal was a power play goal. The Predators 1 for 1 on power plays. The Rockets are 0 for 1. This is Kirsty. She's got Riz wide open and she finally hits her late. Riz was looking for the home run pass. She was behind the D. Riz has Kirsty in front if she could center it, but can't hold possession of the puck. Piedmont moves it up. Larissa gets it there, sends it back in too quickly. It would have, if it wasn't offside, it was going to be icing. So the Rockets are going to change. Both teams will get a change with 8:14 left in the second period, and Piedmont holding a 5-0 lead. They got 3 in the first, and so far 2 in the second. The Rockets have had the majority of shots in the second, but just a couple of small mistakes have led to Piedmont needing just inches to convert and put the puck in the back of the net. Rockets battle for it, but Piedmont will hold possession down behind the net. Centered through the crease and the slot. It'll go all the way out. Lily in pursuit. She's the first forward up there. Can't get to it. 2 Piedmont Predators eventually work to get the puck out of the neutral zone and into the offensive zone, where the Rockets are having trouble releasing it from there. Chipped up the boards by Peyton. This is a 3-on-1. Peyton, Izzy, Rizzo. Peyton, Izzy, wrist shot, and a goal! Peyton, Izzy, Rizzo come together for mere moments, and they dent the scoreboard. It's now 5-1 on the goal by Camarada, 93, from Jacobus, 21. 7:25 left in the second period, and the Rockets, for all their worth here in the second, have finally dented the scoreboard. Georgie will come out to complete the change, as Riz was the last one caught. That united that line for a moment, and a moment was all they needed. Rachel in her own zone, slow bank for Georgie. Georgie battles for it underneath you. Georgie will try to win it, and she will push the puck into the offensive zone, but nobody's there except Predators. And the Predators quickly turn it and move it out. Korkova, that's your goal scorer earlier. She sends it up. Now Flegg can't get it through traffic. Fillig, maybe? Camarada skates in through traffic. Wrist shot, rebound off the save by Cowden. She covers it up before Georgie could get there. Rockets buzzing now a little bit. They allowed 3 in the first, 2 in the second, and they've responded with 1. So it's 5-1. But sometimes as quickly as they come for one team, if the other team keeps battling, you can get them back, and they certainly have. After being down on the shot clock 13-7 through 1, the shots they're within 19-18 now. Rachel tries to send it through traffic. It goes off a skate. Lily hustling over to the far side, sends it back to the point. Wrist shot, Larissa through traffic, loose in front, batted there. Somebody tried to put it in, Kirsty, and there was another save by Cowden. Riz couldn't get it on the back door. Riz to Lee. Riz and Rachel working the back and forth, but the Predators pick it off and come out 2-on-1. Larissa's there. Can she break it up? Forces the play wide. Rachel comes through and picks it off. Up the wing, Riz uses the skate to chip it, but can't get it out. Rachel battling along the near boards, chips it up and out, and the Predators retreat back and come to the neutral zone. Riz picks off that pass. She's going to get in onside. She's got to curl around Lily and send it deep, jump off for a change. Kirsty in pursuit over there and sent all the way around the dasher, all the way down. Rachel will have to go all the way back to her own end to get it. Curls it back for Georgie. Georgie up the left wing. Georgie trying to create a little space for herself. Eventually gets a little help from Peyton, who sends it in. 5:30 left, second period. Rockets buzzing. They've tied the shots at 19-19. Still down 5-1 on the scoreboard, but that was 5-0. Here's Izzy, breaks in behind the D. Backhand off the mask by Cowden with the save. Izzy still going. Izzy tries to get through one more. Had possession for quite a while. Almost that whole shift has been Izzy on possession, but she's just making the right play. She's not playing hero ball. That's the difference. She's looking to make a play. And there, she uses her body to get the puck out of the zone. And Camarada will skate it over the center line and try to send it in. Peyton has it now. She picked it up along the line as it would have been offside. Wait for Izzy to get in and then sends it in. There's a fall. Izzy will skate in beyond. Oh, what is this call? Oh boy, she tripped over the blue line. There was no stick in sight. Oh, what a horrible mirrored call by, I mean, Peyton wasn't even near that play. The player tripped completely on her own, and the Rockets are called now not only for a penalty, they would have had a breakaway with the goal scorer already in this game, and the coaches are just laughing it off on the side. I mean, that was just, look, sometimes the refs miss it, and that's one. Predators on their second power play, they're 1 for 1. Jacobus officially in the box for tripping. Rizzo steals, shorthanded 1-on-2, got Kirsty late. Wrist shot goes off the stick and high. Kirsty will pursue up the left side, chips it off the boards but can't keep it in. Riz retreating back with Hansen and Amanda. Centered in front through all the traffic to the left point. Wrist shot comes from there. Tootie kicks it out with the right skate. They'll come out of the corner, centered through the crease, just too strong for a stick play. Amanda will try to bank it up the boards, but at too sharp of an angle. Kirsty battling from behind. Puck sent between the blue lines. Looked like it might have hopped out, but stays in. Riz picks it off. Has to slow bank it off there. Maybe looking for a change. Can't ice it because icing is in effect at all times. This would send in. Actually, it looked like it was about a foot before the red line, but no icing is going to be called there, and they'll play on. 53 seconds left in the power play for the Predators. Rachel gets it. They're going to keep giving her ice. They're going to keep backing up, and she's just going to keep taking it. Lee all the way through. Wrist shot, gloved, and Georgie was in front to force the face-off. That's good work right there, Rachel. If they don't stop you, just keep going. And she did just that. Georgie got to the front of the net, and the Rockets forced the face-off in enemy territory with 39 seconds left in the Piedmont power play and 3:17 now left in the second period. Georgie jumps in off of a face-off loss, and so now Georgie with the trip right there, they're going to call her for that one. And the Rockets need to get possession here. The goalie comes out. That's not a mistake. Just touch it up. Touch it. Izzy touches it. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 18 seconds as Georgie gets called for the trip. She wasn't going to get away with that one. It was right in front of the referee. This one he got right. The first one, not so much. So 18 seconds. The big three will be Izzy, Larissa, and Rachel. Izzy pursues to force the puck low. They'll stay in the triangle. Izzy gets bumped off behind the play. Wrist shot off the feed from behind, and Emma gobbles it up. They killed off 11 seconds in that sequence. 3-on-5. 7 seconds to go before Peyton gets back into it. Sent toward the net. Larissa will get it. She tries to send it up and out. You can't do that. Peyton's back in, so they've killed off one. She'll have to come down low. Larissa was looking to send it out for Peyton, but couldn't do it. Rachel, good battle behind the net. Rachel doesn't have the numbers, 1-on-2. What a play by Peyton to break up a scoring chance for Piedmont. That was going to be a top quality chance in front of the net. The Rockets have tightened things up quite a bit. Amazingly, they lead on the shot clock now, 21-20, but they're down 5-1 on the scoreboard. It was 5-0, but Izzy Camarada got one back. She would have had another one, but they called a phantom tripping on Peyton, giving away a breakaway. Kirsty breaks through the right side, shorthanded. Kirsty through the net. Kirsty back in. What a save by Cowden. That was ticketed. That one was ticketed, and she got the back side of the glove on it, leaving a rebound, but Kirsty was so far ahead of everybody, and she's killing a penalty, so you can't pursue very harshly. 22-20 now, the shots in favor of the Rockets. Kirsty on the faceoff with Riz in the slot. Kirsty will have to give that one up and retreat. Amanda there at center ice. Amanda gets it over center ice and sends it in. 38 on the penalty kill. Rockets looking to steal one and snipe one. Piedmont sends it in. It's not going to be strong enough for an icing. Amanda will have to come back and get it. Amanda turns. She's looking to reverse it, but she might have better luck staying up this side. Now it's given away. Sent through. Tootie with the left skate keeps the backdoor Predator from getting that puck. This one's sent all the way down. It's going to be an icing, trust me, but we'll show you that anyway. And the Rockets will have a face-off in their own zone to Emma's left with 11 seconds left. And what started out as a 5-on-4 became a 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. And has been another 5-on-4 for the rest of that 122 or 32. Wrist shot, 142. Emma gloves that one down, and the Rockets kill off 5 more seconds. Georgie will be the one to come out of the box because she was whistled for a tripping. Predators win the faceoff right at the net. Wrist shot, what a save by Emma on the rebound. Almost an impossible save. Sent up and out just past Lily, who jumped on for Georgie. If they had not made the switch, Georgie might have been able to just get that puck and march in. 46 seconds left in the period. Rockets desperate to knock this lead from 5-1 to something better. 5-2 would be good if they could get it. They were real close to having it go the other way. And the Predators wide open. Emma with a save on the mask. It looked like it hit the throat protector as she kept her posture, knocked it down, and a whistle and a stoppage of play with 26.6 seconds left in the second period. Predators have now jumped ahead on the shot clock. They've had the last 4 shots and they lead 24-22 in shots. Rockets win the faceoff. It's sent toward Emma. Not a shot, but she'll cover that one up anyway. There were 2 Predators in front, but all of them were marked. So we'll do it again. Liz will take the face-off here. She's got Izzy on her right and Lily on her left. So it could be a position switch somewhere. Here's Izzy breaking behind the D. 13 seconds left. Right dot. She'll look. Looking in front. Has Lily in front. Has Riz on the other side. Trying to keep possession. Can't do it. 3 seconds, 2-1. That'll do it for the second period. And the Rockets nearly had another chance there to dent the scoreboard. Izzy Camarada, she has the goal for the Rockets, who trail 5-1 after 2. 25-22 are the shots in favor of the Piedmont Predators. Whether you're watching from Montvale, Malmo, Mumbai, Metuchen, any of the middle towns, or Mongolia, we're glad that you are watching New Jersey Rockets hockey. This is the girls' 19U AA level. And right now, the Piedmont Predators have a 5-1 lead after 2 over the New Jersey Rockets, who will have Kirsty Kamakar in the face-off circle. Lift off in the third. Kirsty looks for Riz, a little too strong. Fillig tries to move it up. They'll play with it neutral ice, go back to their D, at the center ice logo, and now the Predators move it in 1-on-4. through traffic, now 3-on-3. 15 will move it through, get toward the front of the net, loose in front, rebound there, loose puck still. They'll bring it up through the slot, will the Predators, and maybe just a little too far as the Rockets gain possession. Riz will get it over her own blue line and skate it all the way into the offensive zone. Wrist shot into the glove, a whistle and a stoppage of play with 39 seconds of the 17 minutes elapsed in period 3. And the Rockets maintaining a 5-1 deficit that they'd surely like to cut into as soon as possible. Riz jumps into the face-off circle, wins it back to Tootie, over to Izzy. Izzy down low, looking for Riz. Riz whiffs on the backhand, loose in front, covered by Cowden, a whistle and a stoppage of play. 16-12. Not allowing the late change. The Rockets are not the home team for this game, so they don't get the last change, but the Predators didn't make a change. So Riz stays in on the face-off with Izzy and Georgie. It's banked up the near side. 3 Predators to 1. Amanda's the one. Amanda tries to break it up. Now 3-on-0. Wrist shot. Emma with the logo stops it and covers it with the glove. Riz jumps off for Peyton. Georgie and Izzy the wings. Tootie and Amanda on D. Wow, that was a quick face-off drop. Neither team was ready. You don't see that often. Tootie blocks a shot with their logo. She has less padding than the goalie, but just as much toughness. Izzy Camarada, she has the lone goal for the Rockets, and she skates through the offensive zone with the puck. Skates into the offensive zone with possession. Sent all the way out for Larissa. She'll use Amanda as her defense partner, and Amanda will send it through center ice, touched by Georgie. Peyton has to run and get it. She gets a stick from behind. I wonder if they're going to try to call it a little tighter here in the third. Izzy comes out of the corner. Izzy wrist shot through traffic, but it wasn't on net. It went through the crease area. This one sent all the way down. It's not going to be an icing because it was on net, so Emma has to play it. She does that to Rachel. Rachel loses it to your goal scorer, one of your goal scorers there, 90, Korkova. Lily tries to use the body to shield the puck out. There's one player low, and she is going to get the puck. That's Deegan. Rachel will have to come over and battle for it. They'll go low and through the crease, but not get a shot. Rockets need to get the puck out of the zone here, and they're having a devil of a time doing it. As the Predators skate in, wrist shot, Emma gloves it with the webbing, whistle and a stoppage of play with 14:38 left in the third period. And the hill on which the Piedmont Predators sit on the scoreboard is starting to look like an Appalachian mountain. Wrist shot deflected. It was actually a shot pass. It was sent toward the outside part of the net purposely, looking for a redirection in front. They redirected it, but it didn't get on net. Eventually, the puck is negotiated to Emma, and she covers it up. Kirsty wins the face-off over to Riz, sent behind the boards, but at too sharp of an angle, so the Predators pick it up. They send it at net, and Emma covers it up. We'll do the face-off again, this time from the near side circle. Battled for there. Predator steps in, wrist shot, Emma gloves it, loose in front, and they score. Emma had it in the glove, there was no whistle. Let's see if the referees will discuss it. Emma had it in the glove. Somebody might have knocked it out there. Emma, who never says two words about anything, seems to be in disbelief that they didn't blow the whistle on that one. It looks like the goal is going to stand, and they call it 6-1 Predators. Peyton wins the face-off back to Larissa. She banks it up the near side boards. Peyton will pick it off on the near side, but can't maintain possession. Izzy gets possession. She'll skate it into the offensive zone, send it at net. It's going to be covered as Georgie was skating at the net. 14 minutes exactly. 6-1 Piedmont. $30 to 25 shots for the Predators. Peyton wins the faceoff. So Larissa, wrist shot through traffic. Cowden never saw it, but it hit her right pad and fell right in front. She covers the rebound. That's just the way the game has bounced today. Those have been going in for Piedmont. And for the Rockets, they are trying to make their own breaks with 27 shots, but have only found the net once. A couple of breaks the other way, and for sure they could be more into this game. Predators send it up toward the logo, picked off behind Rachel. 27 will skate in. Larissa breaks it up. The puck went at the net, and Emma covers it up. And Larissa does not like the late stick coming at her goalie and explains herself with her physical play after the whistle. And she will gain an evened up penalty on that one. So the penalty looked like it was going to be on 27, maybe for the goalie interference or unsportsmanlike when you stick the stick blade after the whistle under the goalie's glove. And Larissa said, well, you can get the penalty and you're going to take the hit for it too. So they'll stay 5-on-5, and those players cannot exit the box until the first whistle after 11:36. That means the Rockets will be down one of their 4 defensemen for the next 3 minutes. Camarada on the break, up the right side, tries to skate it through center. Maybe tried that one too many times because the Predators have gotten wise to it. Goes behind the net for Georgie, looking to center it. She has Peyton over there. Peyton tries to chip it over to Izzy. Goes to the near corner. Izzy looking to get in there first. Didn't hit the player, so that's legal. If she had hit the player, that would have been a checking penalty. But, oh, I cannot believe they're calling this a penalty. She clearly hit the boards. She made absolutely no contact with the player. You can run into the boards as fast as you want. This is an absurd penalty. I mean, she clearly had no contact with a player. She's trying to get to the boards to prevent the breakout pass. She slams hard into the boards with a cacophony of noise, which, by the way, is 100% legal in every level of hockey. So the Predators will go on another power play, their second one from a mythical penalty today. Not that they've needed any help, but 2 absolutely phantom calls have gone against the Rockets today. Peyton was called for a trip when she was not even 6 feet in the radius of a player who fell. And now Izzy, who doesn't even give anybody a cross stare, let alone get a penalty. I think this is the first time we've seen her in the box in 2 seasons. Draws a penalty for just slamming hard into the boards with no player there. This one's sent up and all the way down. Cowden's going to play it to eliminate the icing. And there's 80 seconds left in a found power play for Piedmont. They'll send it all the way down. This one will be an icing. And a whistle and a stoppage of play with 12:15 left. The Rockets facing a 6-1 deficit here and 69 seconds left of time to kill the penalty. They found themselves killing off penalties quite a bit in the last 2 periods, and that has not helped their comeback effort, although they have had a couple of chances shorthanded. Jacobus takes the face-off and nearly put that one in right off the face-off. Georgie in pursuit, plays the player, not the puck, ends up with the player and not the puck. Nets breaks it in, but they can't keep it in, and they'll go between defense pairings. No, they will not. They'll go up to the forward, and with now 45 seconds left in the power play, the Predators will try to get their power play set up because they haven't done it yet. They'll send it to open ice. Dish left for Metz. She'll send it toward Emma. Not strong enough. Rebound in front off of one save. Sent up, and let's see if Cowden jumps out to play this one again. She will, to negate the icing. They're just letting the puck stay in play and the clock continue to move as they elect to skate it all the way through for the power play. Sent toward Tootie, she picks it off, looks for the open ice, banks it up the near side. Kirsty gets it. Kirsty will try to power through the right side. She sends the puck deep. It goes over. She got interfered with, so the Rockets will go on a power play here. So Kirsty sent the puck forward, which is a smart move. And once you lose and give up possession of the puck, the player can't impede your progress. So that's going to be an interference call, and the Rockets will get another power play here. Korkova, who scored the 5th goal, will sit for a couple of minutes, number 90. And the Rockets will have a power play. Tootie off the face-off at the right point, bats it deep for Kirsty. Back up to Tootie. Tootie will march it in on the right side. Rockets go 4 low. They need the goal here. Tootie looking for it. Rockets staying 4 low. Now Kirsty eventually comes back and plays safety. Amanda is back, 1-on-3. There's a little traffic over there, can't get through, and the Rockets will pick up possession to the near side. Riz over there, she's going to look to break it out. She's got to skate it up. She doesn't have much other opportunity there, and she gets it over the line and sends it in. She'll pursue her own puck. She's got Lily in front, if she can get it there. Centers for Lily, but off the Predators player. Riz looking, chips it to herself, well, she's hoping, deep in the corner. Sent up to the right side. Larissa gets it, sends it at the net. Lily there, backhander, tries to get it through the crease, was looking for Peyton. Peyton out with Riz and Lily. Pinched in from the corner, Riz will take it out of the corner. She gets a stick there on the battle. Larissa will have to send it into the corner. Lily comes over there, she's got Riz behind the net, but not back door. Peyton behind the net, goes to Riz behind the line. Riz looking in front for somebody. She'll skate it out toward the front, center it for Lily, but just on the offside. The lefty had the stick turned toward the opposite side. Sent all the way down by the Predators. Whistle and a stoppage of play on the icing with 9:39 left in the game and 35 seconds left in the Rockets' power play. Peyton with Georgie and Izzy. Peyton can't win the face-off over there, and the Predators will skate it out and all the way up into the offensive zone, deflected off of a stick and covered by Emma. No whistle. She had all 5 of her teammates around her and no Predator in sight, but elects to just cover it up and stop the play. Peyton jumps off in favor of Kirsty, who's with Georgie and Izzy. Rachel Lee behind her own net. She'll bank it up the boards, but not out. Predators pursuing shorthanded, close range wrist shot. Emma got a shoulder on it. Big save there to keep it at 6-1. Rockets would, I don't know if they're going to have enough to come all the way back here, but they certainly would like to keep it where it is and chip away a couple of more, since in probably less than 24 hours they'll battle this team once again, looking to change the outcome. Wrist shot, a glove save by Emma. Couldn't corral it as it goes over the net. Mets turnaround, shoots it just wide. Penalty kill is over for the Predators, and the last 30 seconds of it looked more like a Piedmont power play. They'll retreat back into their own end. Izzy picks that one off. Let's see if they call her for a checking penalty for checking herself into the puck. They don't. Sarcasm font. Sent up, Riz tips it to keep it from icing. Sent back in offside, whistle and a stoppage of play with 8:04 left in the third period. 6-1 Predators over the Rockets. The football score of a shot clock has Piedmont 35, New Jersey 28. So the Rockets getting plenty of shots. They're going to need to increase the quality of them if they want to change the outcome, not today, but on Sunday. Riz skates in over the left wing line, through the left circle and below the end line. No room there. She stops, tries to find Lily in front. Lily will now jump behind the net and try to center it herself. She finds Peyton. Peyton tries to dish it to the center and Riz. Looked like it hit the ref or a Predator. Predators skate in 2-on-3. Try to send it toward the net, but Tootie picks it right off her stick and steers it up the far boards. Tootie and Riz will try to work it. They have Peyton and Lily. There's 4 of them there, but none of them can seem to get going. A little bit of a quicksand move right there as they were all sort of in each other's way. This one's sent in onside off of a skate. Now it comes to Riz in neutral ice. Riz over the line, curls toward the middle, then to the right. Wrist shot whistled just wide. She had her beat again on the right side. Put that in your memory bank for Sunday. If in fact Cowden is the goalie again. They have 2 wins on the bench. Sent in and Piedmont will change 3 behind the play. Maintain possession of the puck for a moment. Amanda won the puck but didn't know she did, so she left it there. It was in her blind spot. Wrist shot sent toward the right side of the net. 22 will get it, and she will look, fakes the pass to the point, sends it down low, coming out back. Emma with a big save with the blocker off the wrist shot. Piedmont keeps it in, that's Hernandez. Centered in front for 22, tries to get a wrist shot on it, Amanda blocks that down. Sent now behind the net, and it just seems like there are 2 Predators for every Rocket whenever there's a possession of the puck in question. Finally out of the zone now, and Piedmont, 1 on however many, 5 now, will send it in. It's Hernandez again. Under 6 minutes in the game, 6-1 in favor of Piedmont. It was 3-0 after 1, 5-1 after 2, and a 6th goal here in the third. Loose puck in front. Emma will eventually cover it up. And we're down to 5:38. The Rockets have not only been on the wrong side of the score, they've been on the wrong side of 2 significant errors by the referees that gave power plays at key points in the game to the Predators. Wrist shot, Emma gloves that one down. Peyton, who you could argue is the best penalty killer on any ice surface she takes, was whistled for a tripping call when she was not even within a 6-foot radius of a player that just tripped on her own. And Izzy, who I can't ever remember getting a penalty, skated with alacrity in the offensive zone to the near side boards, slamming herself and her stick loudly into the boards to try to prevent a breakout pass, and was whistled for a checking penalty when I guess she just checked the boards. I'm not sure why. I mean, it was just a missed call. So those things will happen and you have to try to recover from them, but it doesn't make it any easier when you're on the wrong side of the score, or as the case was in the first power play in an even match or a 1-0 deficit. Riz gets this puck as the change takes place behind the play of one of the Predators. She banks it up the near side for Izzy. Izzy has the goal. She's looking for another. She skates behind the net. She looks for Riz. She goes to the point. Kirsty gets it, tries to send it through to Riz, but can't get it through traffic. 2 Predators were there. Riz was going back door. Tootie sends it in, but just a moment too soon, and Riz was offside. Maybe a little jelly leg there. Just 2 lines worth of forwards for the Rockets, which is per usual, but with the significant amount of penalty killing brought in, those who have not been penalized are going to be out there for even longer on the forward. So they're playing defenseman type minutes, and that might have gotten to Riz for just the very end of her shift. 4:02 left, third period. 6-1, Piedmont. Kirsty on the faceoff. She's got Georgie and Lily with her as the Predators break in. Kindergarten soccer in the center of the ice. 8 players in a bunch. Lily fighting for it along with Kirsty and Tootie on the near boards. Amanda stays in front, so there's no back door. Amanda will get to it first, but Korkov is there and she steps in. Put in front, Tootie breaks that one up, and if she didn't, there were 2 Predators standing behind her, waiting to give Emma hell. Wrist shot from in front. Tootie sends it toward Emma. Emma has to make another save. She couldn't cover it fast enough. Trying to skate away there. Nobody can skate away with the puck because it jumped onto the outrigging of the goal, the net, and froze itself. Sometimes the referees will let the players bat that thing off of there. Other times they'll just blow it dead. In this case, they blew it dead. And we're 2 minutes 58 seconds left in the game. Wrist shot, right pad saved by Emma, and she covers up a rebound. Coach Jeremy cheering on his goaltender there. And Emma urging her teammates on. Just keep playing till the end. Wrist shot, Emma gobbles that one up. That's going to be save number 34 out of 40 shots. 6 have found their way in. 28 shots for the team in black. 1 has found its way in. Riz, if she can get past the defender, has a breakaway. Riz tries to turn the corner on the left side. Riz turns, sends it, tries to send it for Izzy, finds Peyton. Peyton with the one-timer, couldn't get enough juice on it. This one sent all the way down for icing. And the Rockets nearly, you give Peyton Izzy Rizzo an inch. They found themselves together on a shift change, a truncated shift change, and that is when the goal happened. And here they are together now for a shift. Larissa wrist shot just whistles wide on the left side. Rachel tries to keep it in on the left side, but it's steered out by 22. Hernandez in pursuit of Larissa. It comes out, no offside. She's clearly offside, but they're not calling it with 2 minutes left, I guess. Rachel retreats, banks off the boards for Riz. Riz caught up there by the ref skates for a moment, and that moment will cost the Rockets a face-off in their own zone because she couldn't get possession of the puck and negotiate it out. So they'll change lines, and Kirsty will face it off with Lily on her left and Georgie guarding the slot. Both wings will actually guard the slot now. And the Predators win that face-off too dearly, and it costs them possession in the zone. But they'll gain possession anyway and send it deep. Tootie walls off one player and then fends off the next. But the wing couldn't get there fast enough on the outlet pass. Tootie behind the net again, behind her end line. Predators come out with it. Wrist shot, Emma steers it wide. Tootie up to Lily. They'll battle for it there. Predators keep it in. Amanda gets it. She's going to take the room that's given, send it up for Lily and now Georgie, and now for herself. So Amanda sends it up for herself. Amanda tries to turn the corner. Amanda's got Georgie in front. She needs to make that look just a moment earlier. Sent toward the net. Now 60 seconds left in the game. Rockets looking to get on the scoreboard one more time as Kirsty sends one low. Georgie tried to redirect it. Couldn't get enough juice on it. Lily will push and try to battle for the puck. Can't get it. It goes to Tootie at the point. It goes to Kirsty, who bats it in with the backhand. 38 seconds left now. Sent to the near side boards as the Predators try to get it out, and the Rockets try to get one more scoring chance. Amanda pushed off right there. No check. It was just a regular piece of contact. Sent up. Predators skating in with 18 seconds left. They'll change behind the play, looking for one more, and the Rockets will retreat back, trying to keep that from happening. Georgie up the near side boards, banks it off, enough to get it out. 6 seconds left. I don't know if they're going to try for one more scoring chance. They will not. The Predators will move it back into their own end, and Piedmont will walk away with a 6-1 win. The shots on goal, 42 for Piedmont, 28 for the Rockets. Camerata from Jacobus was your Rockets goal for this game. And as we complete this Saturday afternoon contest, we'll let you know that these teams will meet again on Sunday. And in that game, the Rockets will have the designation of the home team, so we will be looking for the home Grays for the first time this season as everybody's uniformed up. We'll give you a look at MLAC number 7. She was plenty busy today. 36 saves out of 42 shots. And the coaches and players from both teams and staffs thank the referees who did the Rockets no favors today. But you shake hands at the end of the game, you forget about it, you move on, and you try to do better tomorrow. Riz will grab all the extra sticks, skate across the ice. Coach Jeremy will trek his way there. Coach Walt behind him, and that's going to do it. If you jumped on this one looking for the Rockets 16U game, that will be coming up on a separate stream momentarily, where the 16U Rockets Girls AA will take on the Ramapo Saints. But for this one at the 19U level, that will do it. They'll do it again in 24 hours, but for this one, it goes to the Piedmont Predators, who take it 6-1 over the New Jersey Rockets. That'll do it from Bridgewater Sports Arena. This is Joe Rizzo. Thanks for watching New Jersey Rockets Girls Hockey.